Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial I want to show you how you can create this look around system where you sit in the car and then you can switch to the ego perspective and look around as well and can switch around. Great, so let's go. So the first thing is we go to our project settings and go to input and create a new action map that I call change camera, and then put this on V. Can you choose whatever you want, and then let's go back to our AI car from the last tutorials and we just say the input action change camera. So the first thing that we need is on press, so we want an flip-flop like this one, and then we take out our chase camera that we have by default to the car, so these both here. So we need another camera for in the car. So let's add the component, and this will be just the camera. Let's place it up here. So right where the character will be sitting. Can play around with this. And we have to make a change here. So let's first of all rename this to internal camera. So now we have to change two things here. So the first thing is use pawn control rotation. We get it to true. And then we go down here and this is the auto active and we want to set it to false as well. So then compile and save this. We go back to our event graph. We take out our internal camera as well. And now we go from the chase camera and say set active. Like that. This is the A case, and then we want to copy and paste this as well down here. This is the B case. So the idea is we go to the chase camera, put this as a target, and the internal back here as a target. So first of all, we have the chase camera, so we wanted to make it not active, and the internal camera is active, and down here is the opposite, of course. Now we need the new variable. This is called the main camera. This will be a boolean and we want to set the default value to true. Great, so and then we take out the main camera boolean and want to set it. In the first situation we want to set it to false, of course. And on the second situation we want to set it to true. So let's see if this works. So we hit play, sit in, and when we press V, we can look around internal. Oh, we have to fix the camera. So let's do this. We go to the internal camera and move it more forward. Let's take a look. Yeah, looks much better. So we go back to our AI car and to the event graph. Usually we have this mouse input where we have the turn and the lookup axis. So let's delete the lookup axis here. And now we want to switch around these function here. So let's take it out. So the first thing, we take our internal camera here and say get relative rotation. Then we say split structure pin. Then we take out on our main camera here, want to get it. And the first thing I want to do is we need a branch to see if the main camera is active or is the internal camera active. So if the main camera is active on true, we go to the add control draw input as normal. If not, we have to take out this a little bit here. So we check two things. We go from the draw and say float below another float, and as well the float above another float. So, and in my case, I put this to -69 and +69. So this is the radius that we can look to the left and to the right. Oh yeah. So like this. And then we take the branch again, check the first condition, of course, and then we check the second condition. So on false, we go to the next branch, and on false, we go up here. Then we copy and paste the add control draw input 2 times. This will be the true case in both situations. So is the draw radius below -69, then we add up some 0.1 to the draw input. If it's above 69, we put it to the -0.1 draw input. Compile and save this. So let's see if this works. So it should be, when we go into the car, we can look around with the main camera. If we switch to the internal, we are just able to look in this radius. We can just look to left and right, and we can, trigger around these radius when we set it to -80 and +80, for example. You can see when we go into the car, you can look more to the left and to the right, so we increase the radius. So you can play around with this, what works best for you. Great. So, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, please let me know, and yeah, goodbye.